Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. It's your girl Theodora and I'm back with another video. I feel like it has been so long since I spoke to you guys, which is not good of me. It has been about a month, I think, or maybe like 2 weeks or 3 weeks. I don't know. But I'm so sorry and I'm back, which I always say, but this time I am back. Trust me. Believe me. I just filmed a little chit chat, get ready with me kind of vibe for this look. So if you want to know how I achieved this natural kind of vibe with no makeup look, then keep watching. I just hopped out the shower and you can tell because I'm looking so dry right now. So usually what I do before I get into my makeup is do a little skin prep, and that helps with my skin from, you know, going from dry to looking more on the glowy side. I don't like to do too much products because when you do too much products, well, for me, when I do too much products, I notice my makeup starts to peel and everything. So I usually go in with a toner and moisturizer, just those two things, maybe sometimes a sunscreen. I mean, before I used to use a sunscreen, but now that I have a setting spray that is both a setting spray and a sunscreen, I just wait until the end and do the sunscreen. I'm starting with this toner. It's a witch hazel toner, by the way. I actually got it on my trip last week when I went for the fransescas shoot, which I am actually about to get into, so hold on. Yo, June was such a busy month. Like, I didn't expect my June to be as busy as it turned out to be, but at the end of the day, I'm really grateful because it was so surreal. Moisturizer. So last week I got an opportunity to shoot for a clothing brand for their commercial, which I actually didn't know was their commercial. I thought I was just going to shoot for their new campaign, but basically was for their new like urban cowgirl campaign or something like that, which is coming out on July 24th, I believe. It was so amazing. I have no idea how I got that opportunity because these two other creators that were on the trip, they're really big creators, like over 1 million followers on TikTok, 200k on Instagram, and I don't even have followers on TikTok, and on Instagram I just have 17k, which is so crazy, but it was so fun. So the first day was a photo shoot and the second day was a video shoot. The photo shoot was really amazing, guys. I had such a fun time, and the picture I posted yesterday, I actually ran upstairs because we have fittings in between outfits, so I quickly ran upstairs, took some photos before I changed because that was my favorite look. That was the photo I posted, so go like that photo. The video shoot was the one that was kind of nerve-wracking because we kind of had to act in some parts, and I've never acted. I don't have any acting experience, nothing at all, so that was so crazy. Those like little like, oh, act this way, look this way, was kind of nerve-wracking because I've never done anything like that, but at the end of the day, it was so fun. I've just been talking about the highlights of the trip, but the lows, let's get into it. So the first day, which was the photo shoot, I actually went with my sister, by the way. So it's in Utica and I live in Cincinnati, so I took a bus from Cincinnati to Columbus, and I stayed in an Airbnb in Columbus, and then the day of the shoot I took a Uber from Columbus to Utica, which is about 45 minutes to an hour away. And Utica is basically like a village in Ohio, so there's not a lot of Ubers and things like that. So that was really crazy because the evening when we're supposed to get back from the shoots, the first day, we couldn't find any Ubers at all. Like, I kept refreshing the page and it was like there are no drivers available. It was so scary because it was already 6 o'clock, everyone had left and everything, and we're like, okay, maybe we should just walk. And then we started walking and it was like, it's gonna be a 12-hour journey. Oh my god, that was so crazy. So we started walking, and you know when you're just walking and there's fog everywhere, we couldn't see a thing, nothing at all, nada. It was so scary. We're just walking and everywhere was basically like, because it's a village, so it was like grass, like on the road, just grass, no houses, like maybe 1 or 2 houses, but just grass, like forest and everything. It was so scary. I was so scared. But literally like 15 minutes into our walk, like a car just stopped on the road, like, and someone came out of the car. We're like looking at each other like, who is that? Like, oh my god, like what's going on? And the person was like gesturing to us. I wasn't wearing my glasses, so I couldn't see, but my sister was wearing her glasses, so she was like, oh my god, it's the woman from the shoot, like, don't you recognize her? She was at the shoot, so we quickly like walked up to her and she was like, oh my god, you guys could have told me you needed help. And I actually thought she had left like hours ago, but yeah, she was still around, I guess. So she offered to help us back to our Airbnb, which was so sweet of her. Like if that didn't happen, oh my god, we would still be on the road till the next morning, and That's actually so crazy. I'm going to use my Giorgio Armani foundation. This is my favorite foundation. It always gives skin. I love it. And I'm not doing too much today because after now I have a client coming to get her braids. I feel like I've been working so hard since I got back. Like, I've literally taken around like 5 clients since I got back, and I got back probably like 2 days ago. That's so crazy. And I actually did someone's hair for the Era store, you know, Taylor Swift's store. She's a professor at Xavier University and she came to get her hair done. That was so cool. Like, literally inspired me to, you know, get my bag so I can start going to concerts, because that is so cool. Like, such an experience. I literally always see TikToks about the Era store and everyone seems to be having such a fun time. So that was insane. But as I was saying, yeah, she helped us get a ride home, and she called some of the people who were at the shoot on the Francesca's team, because she wasn't on the Francesca's team. Her husband actually owns the location where we shot the campaign at. So she called the people on Francesca's team and said, I found them walking on the road, could you help them get some transportation tomorrow? They couldn't find an Uber and things like that. And she was telling us like it's literally impossible to get an Uber out here because of the location and everything. Like, wow, I wish I knew that. But yeah, that was crazy, but it was so much fun. Met so many amazing people, amazing models, and it was kind of intimidating just seeing people that are kind of ahead in life, like whether it's their modeling career or their creator career and things like that. But at the end of the day, we all have our different paths and God has his plans for us. I look crazy, I know. Come, let me get my brush. Where is my brush? Found it. That was such a crazy experience. Like, I'm going to be in a commercial, and if you see that ad, you better click on it and watch it. Period. I literally have my internship in like 30 minutes or an hour or something. I'm just trying to rush. I also have a client in 30 minutes, but I think Toma is going to start with the client, and after my internship I'm going to join her. I'm going to go ahead to answer a couple questions I've been getting recently from Instagram. I actually did a poll where I asked if there was any like thing you guys wanted me to make a video about, and someone mentioned to do a room tour, and I would have loved to do one, but my room is currently a mess because I am moving out by the end of the month. My lease will be up by the end of the month, and I still haven't found a place to move into, but hopefully I do, because my lease is going to be up and I cannot be homeless. What hair do I have now? I currently have goddess braids, and I'm actually thinking of doing like a morning and nighttime maintenance routine for braids, because I know everyone always talks about how like bad or like tangled it gets after a week or two, and I'm currently on my week 2 or almost going to week 3, and it still looks pretty good. So I'm thinking of doing that. And guys, I'm also thinking of doing a lot of more hair content, because I feel like I do have some sort of credibility because I am a breeder at the end of the day, and hair is actually something I do in my everyday life, so it's going to be really easy to film and all of that, instead of, you know, always trying to make time to film or other stuff. I don't know if you get what I'm saying, but yeah, this question has been popping up a lot: how I got my internship and what do I particularly do in my internship. So I am a digital media major and I do want to work in influencer marketing. So when I was looking for internships, I was particularly looking for influencer marketing internships or social media internships, just something related to that could get my foot into the door. And another question was if my internship is paid. It is not paid, but I am getting paid in knowledge, in the currency of knowledge. So period. My internship has been such a fun experience, but before I diverse, let me talk about how I got this internship. Because this is an internship that is not like a traditional role, because you know influencer marketing is just really coming up right now. Not coming up because it has been around for a while, but just I don't know how to explain it, but yeah, I couldn't find a lot of internships on LinkedIn, and this was last semester when I was looking, by the way. So what I started doing was I started searching for influencer marketing agencies, and I started reaching out to their emails or their DMs like, hey, introduce myself, I'm a digital media major, I'm Theodora, I'm a college student, I'm currently looking for an internship in the influencer marketing space, do you have any openings, is there any direction you could point me into, and I did get a couple responses, but some of them were like, no, we currently don't have any internship positions. And the particular internship where I intern at, they didn't have an opening at the time, but they said they were going to start looking for, I think, the next week or the next month or something. So we scheduled a call and everything. The call went great. It was so nice meeting Kim, because it was Kim who interviewed me. Such a sweet person. It was so sorry, like I just knew that was where I wanted to work at. And I guess like a week later or 2 weeks later, I got a email back saying I got it. And if you actually follow me on Instagram, you know I posted a video. I was so happy, so excited, because this is my first ever internship and I am in my 3rd year, so I really want to get all the experience I can before I graduate. For what I do in my internship, all things influencer marketing, talent management, reaching out to brands, scouting creators, things along those lines basically. And it has been so fun getting to, you know, pitch my ideas, scout some creators and pitch it to them as well, and them actually taking my opinions into consideration. Like that's so cool. Like you guys actually listen to me, little me. There's this creator that I pitched to them and she actually got signed to them like last month or something, which is so cool. And she got like our biggest brand deal. I don't know if I'm supposed to be saying all of this, but yeah, it has been so fun. Let me just leave it at that. It has been so fun working with creators. And one thing I'm going to say is that anybody who is telling you like, oh, there's no space in the creator industry, like the influencer marketing industry is not, is like there's no money to be made. Girl, there is money to be made, so you better get on your Zoom. There's money to be made. That's all I'm gonna say. And my advice is, if you're looking for internships, reach out, send those cold emails, reach out to anyone you know, reach out to anyone in the space who may be of help, because you never know. I mean, if I didn't reach out, I don't think I would have gotten this opportunity. And actually another agency that I reached out to, they didn't have a opening at the time, but they do now, and they reached back out to me. They're actually located in London, but I couldn't take up the opportunity since I already work at an influencer marketing agency, and that would be like a conflict of interest. So I actually pitched my sister to the owner of the agency, and now my sister interns there, which is so amazing because she had been looking for an internship for a while. So that's so amazing that the both of us have internships now. So great. I think I blended this out enough, but guys, do you see the way this is giving skin? I think I used the shade 13.5. Look at that, so flawless. I'm obsessed. I know I'm a shy person, but I didn't realize how shy I am. Like literally the time we got like stuck on that francescas trip, the lady, she was like, why are you so scared to ask for help? Like, I don't know, I'm always just so scared because I don't want to be like a burden to anyone. But I mean, that is something I definitely should have asked for help, because how did I think I was going to get home? But that's so crazy, and that's something I'm definitely going to try to get better at, because everybody's just a human being. Like, why am I so scared? I have no idea. Currently I've been working on selecting classes because fall semester starts in August, which is next month. That's so crazy. Like summer literally flew and I have so many goals for summer, like finding a new hobby or interest or learning a new skill, just a lot of stuff like that that I wasn't even able to achieve. Like even like growing on my social media, like being consistent, I haven't really been able to do that. Well, in June I was actually consistent on Instagram, but I don't know what's up. Like anytime I post, I just lose a whole bunch of followers. But I saw like some girl on TikTok basically saying like it's better that people unfollow you if they're not going to engage, because if they're following you and not engaging, it's just reducing your engagement rate. So that's just what I'm trying to live by right now, and try to, you know, use to hold myself, because it's actually so scary and crazy. Also looking for internships for fall semester, because, you know, trying to get some more experience in this space. So if you find any internships that you think would be a great fit for me, please let me know. Please, I am begging. I'm using the Lancome concealer in shade 13.1. I don't know, there's two numbers here, 520 and 13.1, but it's their new Teens Idol Ultra Wear concealer. I feel like I haven't used a concealer in so long, because I just used to use the Armani foundation, like a lighter shade of this as a concealer. I haven't used a concealer in so long, and I just recently got this one in PR, but it's so good. I love the whole bright under eye look. So I'm gonna go in with the Rare Beauty blush I did a poll on Instagram asking the peach or the purple blush, and a lot of people went with the peach blush, and someone said peach is for summer and purple is for winter, and that is so true. Like, peach is definitely giving summer vibes, and it's so cute. I'm just gonna blend that out. I wanted to say my advice is, if you're looking for internships in like the social media space, like more of creative internships, definitely don't put all your eggs in the basket of LinkedIn, because you might not find a really good one. There's this website called PRSSA, and there's basically a whole bunch of creative jobs, internships and things like that, and it was my sister who actually introduced me to it. So I might put more information on the screen because right now I can't remember a lot, but yeah, definitely check in PRSSA and, you know, reaching out to whatever like brands or people affiliated with the internship that you're thinking of, you know, going for. Is this good? I have such bad manners. I didn't even ask how you guys are doing. How are you guys doing? I'll give you guys 5 seconds to answer me. How are you guys doing? I'm doing great. I'm doing amazing actually. I'm just feeling a little bit overwhelmed because I do have to move out soon. So that's something that's really at the back of my mind. Like, girl, you need to find an apartment. And it's not as if I haven't been looking. I have been looking, just that I haven't been finding what I want and at the price range that I'm looking for, because, you know, I'm on a body budget. I'm not sure whether to do my eyes because these days I stay itching my eyes, and I actually had like a scar here yesterday which is actually gone, but my eyes just itch so bad and I don't want to do my eyes, so in case I itch I don't like just scatter everything. I think I'm gonna do my lip next, or no, let me do my highlighter. Ooh, my battery is about to die. I'm gonna do a little bit of highlighter, do my lips, just some lip liner and lip gloss, some Vaseline to get rid of these chapped lips. I wasn't even looking at the mirror. Look at the highlighter I did. I look crazy. Should I do my brows? I don't know. If I even do my brows, I'm going to do them off camera because brows take me so long. I probably just brush them. She's looking cute. Let me do my brows. I'm done with my brows, but I feel like my eyes look kind of plain, so I'm thinking of doing a little bit of mascara. What do we think? I think I should do some mascara. Let me put you one of my favorite mascaras is the Cayue mascara. I use it also. English is failing me. I use this almost all the time. I just love how subtle it is, but still gives off that like lengthening vibe. I think we're pretty, I don't know why everything keeps falling. I think we're pretty much done with that. And onto the sunscreen I was telling you about. It's the Kate Somerville SPF 50 Uncomplicated SPF Soft Focus Makeup Setting Spray. Lots of things on the bottle, but yeah, you just spray and it's a setting spray, and then literally gives up that like glowy, dewy vibe, but also with sunscreen, which is a plus. And we're pretty much done. I think we are we? I think we're done because I was just going for a really natural vibe. This is a whole different setting because my camera actually broke while I was filming the other part of this video. Literally broke into two. Can you imagine? Like, literally my last straw. But anyways, I hope you enjoyed the little chat. I think we're pretty much all caught up with what has been going on in my life. If you guys can tell, I'm on the verge of tears, but yeah, I'm glad we're all caught up. I'll see you guys in the comments. Expect a lot of vlogs because I definitely did film the Francescas video, and someone also mentioned to post more like Xavier vlogs, which I definitely will because I have a lot of those in my camera roll, so I definitely will edit those and post those. And I'll see you guys in another video. Bye. Don't forget to subscribe, like, and leave a comment.